What does this historic contract mean for the future of the game, the San Diego Padres, and the power of elite pitchers? Major League Baseball was caught off guard when Blake Snell, one of the best left-handed pitchers in baseball, recently signed a staggering $182 million contract. This news sent shockwaves across the league. The consequences of this massive deal are not limited to the financial aspects. Rather, they also include the sport, the players, and the teams. This transaction is significant for a number of reasons, including the fact that it mirrors broader trends in baseball and the potential implications it may have for the future of the game. The career of Blake Snell is one that is well worth every penny. The ascent to fame that Blake Snell has embarked upon has been nothing short of spectacular. Snell was selected by the Tampa Bay Rays in the draft in 2011, and he made his debut in the Major League Baseball in 2016. He rapidly established himself as a formidable pitcher. His breakthrough year was 2018, when he won the American League Cy Young Award, along with 21 victories and a 1.89 earned run average, which was the best in the league. With the signing of a contract worth $182 million, Snell has solidified his position not only as a pitcher of the highest caliber, but also as a cornerstone player who is capable of influencing the future of both his team and the rest of the league. Why did it cost $182 million? A look at the value of an ace. Outstanding starting pitchers are a scarce commodity in the sport of baseball. Pitchers that are able to anchor a rotation, dominate in the postseason, and regularly deliver quality starts are in high demand by teams, and they are ready to pay top price for them. All of these criteria are satisfied by Snell's track record. Metrics for measuring performance. A lifetime earned run average of 3.24 and nearly 1,300 strikeouts over the course of 8 seasons are the figures that speak loudly about Snell's career. He is extremely significant due to the fact that he is able to neutralize left-handed as well as right-handed batters. Characteristics of the postseason. During his time with the Rays, Snell's performance in the World Series of 2020 solidified his reputation as a pitcher who excels in high-pressure situations. His controversial removal in Game 6 is still a contentious topic among fans and commentators, but it demonstrated his ability to rise to the occasion when he was under duress. The durability and longevity of the product. Snell is currently at the prime of his career, having reached the age of 31. Not only does his new deal represent his previous achievements, but it also serves as a reflection of the assumption that he will continue to be a strong pitcher for many years to come. There has been an increase in the number of superstar contracts. In recent years, there has been a rise in the demand for highly skilled individuals. A new benchmark has been established for the amount of money that top-tier pitchers may make, thanks to contracts such as Garrett Cole's $324 million with the Yankees and Max Scherzer's record-breaking annual pay. Despite the fact that Snell's contract is not the largest, it exemplifies the ongoing trend of player salaries increasing. It is an indication that teams are ready to make substantial investments in pitchers who have the ability to alter the outcome of a game with their performance. The teams that are placing their bets on star power. The willingness of the Padres to make significant investments in Snell is part of a larger trend in which teams place a higher priority on obtaining stars in their rosters. But it also increases the amount of goods sold, the number of tickets sold, and the amount of engagement from fans. The rise of revenue and the maintenance of a competitive equilibrium. Greater spending power has been granted to MLB teams as a result of the league's increasing profits from television deals, streaming platforms, and international markets. Snell's deal, on the other hand, raises doubts about the equilibrium of the competitive landscape. It is possible that teams with smaller markets will have difficulty meeting such financial commitments, which could potentially exacerbate the gap between the richest and poorest franchises in the league. The implications of this for the Padres are as follows. It is very evident that the San Diego Padres are fully committed to the game. Snell's contract is only the most recent in a string of daring moves made by the organization, which has made significant investments in the construction of a roster that is capable of winning championships. Stability during rotation. The Padres boast one of the most formidable pitching staffs in the game because to the presence of Snell as the central figure in the rotation. By making this move, they have strengthened their position as major contenders for the World Series in the years to come. There is a lot of pressure to deliver. Large contracts, on the other hand, come with significant expectations. All members of the Padres' front administration, coaching staff, and players will be under a great deal of pressure to transform these investments into championship accomplishments. It is not enough for Snell to simply perform well. He must also take the initiative to lead the team during crucial moments. The dynamics of the union. When it comes to future collective bargaining agreements, the Major League Baseball Players Association will most likely use the deal that Snell signed as an indication of the league's overall financial health. In particular, it highlights the significance of establishing acceptable terms for players, particularly in areas such as revenue sharing and wage arbitration. Fans and critics who are not favorable. However, not everyone is on board with this idea. Some people believe that long-term contracts for pitchers are inherently dangerous, and they provide examples of injuries or reductions in performance to support their position. According to these doubters, the deal that Snell is offering is a bet that has the potential to either pay off spectacularly or fail entirely. Deals that are shorter and have a higher average length. Although the agreement that Snell has signed is for a number of years, there is a rising tendency towards shorter contracts that pay larger payments on an annual basis. This strategy reduces the long-term risk while at the same time providing players with substantial rewards. The influence on the concept of free agency. As long as there are major agreements like Snell's, free agency will continue to be an interesting and unexpected time period. As clubs compete for the best talent, the stakes, as well as the price tags, continue to increase. In baseball, the deal that Blake Snell signed for $182 million is more than simply a headline. It marks a significant turning point. The ever-increasing worth of exceptional pitchers, the growing financial power of modern Major League Baseball organizations, and the ever-changing dynamics of the sport are all brought to light by this. As fans, we are left wondering whether or not Snell will be able to lead the Padres to victory and deserve the enormous contract he has signed. Alternately, will this transaction serve as a cautionary tale about the dangers of investing a significant amount of money in pitching? While only time will tell, one thing is certain. Blake Snell's deal, worth $182 million, has already altered the course of the game in an irreversible manner. Love baseball? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay updated on all the latest game-changing deals and insider insights.